something that I have noticed recently is people are struggling to choose how they want to look for their wedding. Probably partially because the influence of Instagram, the influence of Pinterest, and blogs as well. And I just really wanted to speak to people about how they can make decisions based on their own true style, and so they can choose something that makes them comfortable, that makes them happy, and makes them feel amazing. So today I've invited Karen to come and speak with me about how to choose your wedding style. So we're going to be talking about not only hair and makeup, but we're going to be talking about your dress as well and how you can choose that, because I mean there are so many options.
There are so many options, and it has blown out of all proportion. I mean, weddings are kind of big business.
Yeah, they are.
And you can go from everything to a very, very simple dress to a massive, over-the-top, full-on meringue, which, like we're saying, you can wear if you want to.
Yeah.
But it's finding what is you.
It has to be you. So, Karen, tell us a bit about yourself. What do you do?
I am a fashion stylist, so I can help people find outfits for their wedding day, was what we're talking about today. I do tend to specialise in vintage, so if you wanted to go along that route, I can help you find the most amazing vintage wedding dress.
Already, if you are engaged and you are getting married, you will probably have a giant Pinterest board already. You would have probably have looked at all the wedding blogs. You'll probably have about 1,000 pins of all the dresses that you like and the flowers that you like and all of those things. But we want to talk about getting back to basics and choosing the things that are right for you, not necessarily because everyone else is doing it.
Exactly.
So for example, this doesn't happen quite so much now, but there was a period a little while ago where I asked people to bring in a wedding hairstyle, and lots of people will bring in the same image. So, when you have one that's gone viral, I'm sure it happens in the wedding dress world as well.
It does.
But first of all, don't look at the internet. And I know that's ironic considering we're sitting here speaking to you on Instagram, but write down what you like, what is it that you like, because we want you to make decisions based on what you like, not because you've seen it on the internet. It might not suit you, you might not feel comfortable, you might not feel confident, in those things. So, we just wanted to say, try not to be too influenced by what is going on in the outside world.
Exactly, as we were talking about, I know she's a fictional character, but Carrie Bradshaw, Sex and the City, got carried away with the dress in the film with Vivienne Westwood, this amazing, over-the-top, fantastic dress. And she moved away from what was her.
Yeah.
And what she felt comfortable. So, if you've seen the movie, at the end of it, she married big in a thrifted suit that she bought for a few dollars in a vintage shop, and she styled it up with bright blue, Milono's her style.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is, don't think you have to do something just because it's what everybody else is doing, it's what your mum thinks or what your bridesmaids thinks. It is your one day to be fabulous, so be fabulous in what is right for you.
Yeah. So how do we go about making decisions and knowing what is right for us? So we were talking about earlier on, I know you've probably got all the mood boards together, but just write down what you like. So for example, I'll give you an example for hair and makeup. Do you wear your hair up all the time? Do you love wearing your hair up? Do you love having your hair out of your face? I hate having my hair in my face. I would never wear my hair down for a special event usually, because it drives me insane. Plus my hair isn't suited to being worn down because it just gets messy very quickly. And for example, makeup. Are you known for your red lipstick? Karen and I, we like our vibrant lipsticks. If, when we got married, or when I got married, I wore red lipstick because that is how I feel confident and that is how people recognise me. If you don't like wearing your hair away from your face, maybe don't choose styles you know, or that where your hair is away from your face. So things like that. So how would you go about making a decision about a wedding dress?
First and foremost, you need to go with what suits you. I mean, there are certain styles that will suit certain body shapes, you know, and so if that style doesn't suit your body shape, don't go for it.
Yeah.
There may be bits that you don't like. If you don't like your arms, if you don't like, you know, then don't go for a strapless dress.
Yeah.
I mean, there are options that you can use for cover up, but be aware of what your body shape is, and there's loads of different ways you can find out. There's loads of books, there's loads of blogs that you can, you know, find out things that will suit your body shape.
Yeah, and I suppose that can transfer over, can't it? If you have a particular dress that you love wearing on a night out and it's like a Bardo neckline, then maybe think about like a Bardo neckline for your wedding dress.
Exactly. You know, think about, like you said, what you wear when you go out. I mean, do you actually don't like dresses?
Yeah.
If you don't like dresses, there are amazing options out there.
There's like jumpsuits.
Jumpsuits are okay. We're saying don't go with what's trendy, but jumpsuits are really trendy. If that's what you love, then go for it.
Yeah.
You know, if you like really simple, elegant, understated dresses, then go with that for your you know, wedding day look. Don't suddenly go for something over the top and bold, because you're not going to feel comfortable.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, in the photographs you're going to look uncomfortable. You're not going to feel, and you know, your husband's going to, you know, you're going to walk down your aisle and your husband to be is going to go, who's this? Because it's not how he's used to seeing you.
Yeah, absolutely. So we also just wanted to talk about like comfort zones. So we're saying at the moment, you know, make sure you're choosing something that you like. However, there is no reason that once you have decided what it is that you do like, exploring slightly outside of that comfort zone. Definitely. So for example, say you like wearing a little bit of height in your hair, you know, maybe it could go a little bit higher, you know, or, you know, I don't know, like for a wedding dress you were saying about, say you particularly like, I don't know, you were saying about ruffles, choose something with a little bit of it on.
Yes, exactly. So, I mean, when I do with my clients, sometimes I like to push them out of their comfort zone a little bit, because you never know. And, you know, your wedding day is your one day that you can do something amazing.
Yeah.
So, as Amy said, if you normally like a ruffle, then maybe go for a bigger ruffle. Or if you like, you know, something with a bit of glitter on, then maybe go for a little bit more glitter. You know, and it's worth.
That sounds good.
You know, once you start playing and experimenting, then you can kind of, you know, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and then we can go back to looking at something that is a little bit more in your comfort zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Because there are people that can help you make these decisions. You know, there are stylists like Karen, and obviously I can give advice on hair and makeup. But really, there's only so much that we can do. Exactly. You need to know what it is you like. We can't tell a client what it is that they like. So make those decisions and write it down. What do you like?
Yeah, absolutely.